Hi. Okay, so, um, I know I've been MIA for like a little bit, but things have been like really super hectic. If you look on the floor behind me, we've been trying to do laundry. We've been having to do it in the bathtub because there's not a whole. We've not really had much time to go to the laundromat. And when we have, I've been sick, or my fiance has been sick, or things have just gotten in the way. And yeah, I want to apologize for that because I really do want to keep this up, and try to make them a little bit more often. Maybe try to eventually help some people. I mean, that's kind of like my goal, talking about a lot of my experiences. Sorry, I feel like this is a weird angle. I don't think it is. It's just I'm sitting on the floor. I'm not used to sitting on the floor. Um, Anyways, so I wanted to talk tonight about something that's really been bugging me. Um, it's an image that's been I've seen it circulating around Pinterest so much, and it's getting old, and I I'm not happy with the image at all. It's really just, in my opinion, it's a very harmful image. It has good intentions, but good intentions are not always don't always end up how you want them to. So it's to try to stop people from committing suicide, which, that's always a good thing. However, the way it goes about it is a big old guilt trip. It pretty much tells a story about someone who went home, killed themselves, and then over the next week or so, um, everyone's life around them fell apart, even people that never knew them, which it doesn't really make sense, and it makes anyone thinking about killing themselves, just feel like shit. It's a giant guilt trip. Yeah, it might stop a few people from trying to kill themselves, but if anyone out there is anything like me, it's actually going to make us feel a lot worse. And it will exacerbate all the feelings, and it can actually push that last button. And that's never a good thing. So I want to talk about a little bit, not just that, because I could go on and on and on about that thing. It's horrible. And so I want to talk a little bit about some maybe better ways of going about it. Um, and basically, okay, when you're trying, when you, sorry, this is really hard to this is kind of all off the top of my head. This is spur of the moment video. So I didn't really plan anything on what to say. So I'm just winging it. Okay, so when you find out that someone wants to kill themselves when they're suicidal, really the best thing that you can do is, if they're underage, go to someone you trust and try to get them help. They might not want it, and maybe talk to them about it and ask them about it, make sure they're okay. And the thing is, even if you do all that, when someone is suicidal, a lot of the times, it's very, very difficult to talk about. It's like self-harm, and it's like eating disorders, and it's like all these other things that, you just don't want to talk about it. And it's understandable. It's a hard thing to talk about. It's become a very taboo subject in our society, and self-harm has as well. All of these things, they've become very taboo subjects, and they're not easy for people to talk about and people to open up about, and they're not easy for people to tell anyone about, because they feel like they're going to get judged. They feel like, people are just, no one's going to understand. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've heard people spout all these cliches about, oh, you're so young, you've got everything, you've got your whole life ahead of you, all that, it doesn't help. It doesn't. It, honestly, it just makes, for me, it makes me feel worse. You know, I'm not currently suicidal. I have not been, that's not to say I haven't been dealing with depression. I am bipolar, but that's, I mean, I've dealt with it before, and it's not an easy place to be in. I mean, you feel like crap, you know, and not a lot of things that people are going to say are going to help. The best thing you can really do is try to get them to talk. And it's not easy. It's really not. Just be there for them. Make sure they know that, you know, you're there to talk. They're there for you to talk with. And that they can come to you and you'll do your best to help. I mean, it's not really, I'm not saying you should ask them to put it all on you, because that's just going to be overwhelming for you, especially if you don't know how to go about trying to get them help. But if they're underage, talk to the school. You know, go to the school counselor, voice your concerns, go to their parents, maybe, depending on the parents. That's not always the best thing. Sometimes the parents are not going to help at all. But, you know, tell someone. If you think they might be in danger, tell someone, or call 911 if they've, you know, if you think that they're about to kill themselves, call 911. That's really the best thing you can do. If you know, talk them off the ledge, that doesn't always work. It does sometimes, but not always. So I just wanted to say that, and, you know, make a video about that. And I do want to make other videos about my experiences. If you have some you want to hear first, let me know. I don't even know if I have any subscribers right now, but if you have any requests, let me know. I have been through a lot. I am all over the mental health world, from the inside. You know, I'm not a therapist yet. I'm not a dietitian right now, but, you know, I haven't gone to school yet, but I've been there, done that. I've been in psych hospitals. I've, like I said, been all over the mental health world. So if you have any questions, any topics that you want me to talk about, because I really do want to talk about a lot more of my experiences and let people know, you know, educate people and let them know what my experiences are, what I found helps, what other people that I know have found helps, what, you know, anything. So just let me know in the comments below, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever. Yeah. Bye.